We call this lessons learned here. This is why you always prime. So I had to re-putty the ends and sand it back down. I actually found in America Latina 4 cars that were black. I think they were XRF FSAs. So I'm going to be taking out of Oregon here in a little bit and start heading towards Nebraska. So stop at a rest area. I'm going to wash that up. Now what's unique is I followed all the dimensions on my container clamps here for a 40-foot container, but when I put the two 20-foot containers in, there's a gap in the center. There shouldn't be a gap. They're 20-foot containers. I measured both the 40-foot container and the 20-foot containers. They both come to 40 feet. And then I measured all my flat cars. I don't understand. I just don't. Whatever. But I got the weights in the first Ned Lloyd Athearn container. I'm going to wash that up and paint that. And then I had a couple rough spots I had to re-putty on the next Tyco flat car, which is going to get the Ned Lloyd here. This will be red. I still got to pick up primer. I'm going to be headed towards Illinois by Monday or Tuesday so I can stop at a hobby town. I think where I'm going to be exactly at, I think there's a hobby town. I think in Lombard, Illinois, or somewhere in that area. I can stop and get my primer and all that. And I'm getting kind of low on red. I've done so many of these flat cars already. And then, oh, we gotta grab it here. The Athearn flat car was at Chuck's Depot in Marion, Illinois, and he didn't have the Evergreen stock, but he had Plastistruct, so I used that. So that car is about ready to be primed. The sun is bright here, boy, I'll tell you. It's like in the 80s, and then at night it gets down into like the low 50s, high 40s. I'm not used to it. I used to live in Illinois, but I'm more of a southerner now, and I'm used to 105 degrees. And then you come up here and you're just freezing. I did a little work on a short flat car too, but nothing I can shake a stick at right now. But I'm gonna start. I got one more piece of styrene I got put in there. Dispatch bothered me when I was putting the backings in for the stirrups. But as soon as I get that last backing in, I can start putting stirrups in, sand this down, and then next week we'll be ready for its primer. I still gotta sand the ends down, closing in those great big horn hook coupler gaps. But it is what it is. Alright, I'm out.